Again, a little bit longer video here today. We're going to do a further example with a dike where we're going to excavate this area on the end of the dike. And we're going to do that at a flat elevation out there. So here we've got the project that has been designed up to the point of having the dike, and now we need to build this area out here where we're going to have an area at a set elevation. We're going to draw a line between 2 points that were given to us that represents the toe of slope using the 3D polyline drawing command here. So we're going to say OK to this and pick the 2 points. It's 4 and 5, and then we'll set the elevation to the known elevation we want to go to, which is 320. So E for elevation here, and then we'll type in 320, and that will set the toe of slope there for us. So here you can see we're going to put in 320, and now this line is sitting in the drawing at elevation 320. We can verify that using the inquiry tool here, and we can even track over the existing model with that. So you can see if I hover over this line, it's at elevation 320, and it's showing us the elevation on the surface here is about 341. So we'll get out of here, and now what we're going to do is, we'll turn that off. Now what we're going to do is create a contour from the existing at elevation 320 to form the rest of the area that we're going to have this flat 320 in. So from the existing, we'll go to the contour here, turn on draw contours, say that we want a contour at a specific elevation, and in this case it's going to be 320. So we'll put that in, say OK to that. We'll set the smoothing down pretty low here, say OK. And here we have a contour at elevation 320. Now it's giving us more information than we need. So we're going to use a tool on the edit menu to break this three-dimensional line somewhere near the ends of the known toe of slope line. So we'll pick a spot and pick next to it here, and that will break that line right there. And we'll scroll down here to the other side and do the same thing. There, we'll kind of project out here, it's about right there, and break that. And now we'll just remove those segments that we don't need using the erase command. So E for erase, and we'll pick that, and then we'll scroll up and pick the other side if we need to. Here where it runs a little further than we want, E for erase, and we'll pick that. And then there's actually a little flat area outside here that we don't need. We're going to get rid of that. And now we've got part of our shape created. So we've got a flat area here at 320, 12 slope there at 320. So what we're going to do now is use the offset to a surface command to offset from that 3D line that represents the toe of slope back up to the existing tin. So let's do that. Surface here, OK. And now we're going to go at a ratio, pick that polyline. We're going to go to the existing tin and pick to the side and set our slopes, and now we've got that. Now the thing is that catch line is going to overlap in a couple of spots with the catch line from the dike. So we're going to remove what we don't need where it overlaps. We'll do that by breaking again this polyline where we have it crossing back out. So we'll break it there, and on the other side we'll break it again, and then we'll just trim out the pieces that we don't need. So we use the 3D trim command here on the edit menu, and we'll get rid of the pieces that we don't need where they would cross each other. That would cause some problems for us to resolve with the making a surface command. We're just going to get rid of those pieces that we don't need. And so now we've eliminated those things that would cause us a problem with crossing. And now we're just going to turn off this baseline here, the center line for the dike, and then we will make a surface out of what we've designed. So we'll freeze that, and now scroll up far enough that we can pick everything, and we'll go to surface, triangulating contour. We can go ahead and turn off the contouring. We don't need to contour at 320 anymore. We will write out the triangulation file. I've already named it, so just to save us time, dike with excavation. This is going to put the dike together with that excavation area. And so we're going to say okay, and pick that line, make sure we get these lines where we broke it. So we got to pick a couple of times here. Just make sure we get everything. And there we go. We've selected all of that. And we've written out the model. Let's go take a look at it. View, 3 views, surface file viewer. Let's look at the dike and excavation. Now we put them together. And you'll see that it comes down off the end of the dike and continues then on down to the toe of slope and then sits there at a flat elevation of 320. So we finish that off. If we wanted to calculate the volumes, then we can just simply go to surface and volumes by triangulation and 2 volumes or 2 surfaces and pick the existing and then pick dike and excavation. We don't need to use an inclusion or exclusion. We'll just go ahead and say okay, and there we have our volumes. So that would be how you would do a dike with an excavation area off the end. And that's how you do it. Hey, it's Shane. If you like this video, select like below. If you have suggestions for future videos, put something in the comments. Or you can send me an email. Don't forget to subscribe, and then you'll get notified of all the future videos we create here. Thanks.